Welcome back to another episode of the Self Prosperity Podcast where we align with well-being. Today we got another solo podcast, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the last episode, World Chosen, bro. But today we about to just dive into some world news, some topics that's going on around the world, bro. Let's go ahead and dive into this Donald Trump situation, bro. RP to Rob Reiner and his wife found dead right now. Their son is actually the person that they find responsible for this for slitting their throats, some crazy shit. But Trump has some very some shit you just shouldn't say as a president, especially as a president, bro. After a man's death, someone that actually former film director, someone that's known around the world, but it's just not a good look as a president. But we know our president really don't give a fuck about that shit. And let's go ahead and get into this shit, bro. Let's get into this first clip, bro. Nigga Trump at a wildin', boy. For real. We know what he on though. Oh shit.
A number of Republicans have denounced your statement on Truth Social after the murder of Rob Reiner. Do you stand by that post?
Well, I wasn't a fan of his at all. He was a deranged person as far as Trump is concerned. He said he knew it was false. In fact, it's the exact opposite, that I was a friend of Russia, controlled by Russia. You know, it was the Russia hoax. He was one of the people behind it. I think he hurt himself in career-wise. He became like a deranged person, Trump derangement syndrome. So I was not a fan of Rob Reiner at all in any way, shape, or form. I thought he was very bad for our country.
I saw this clip, bro. I think he was talking about Charlie Kirk. He was like, I don't wish the best for my enemies, bro. Like, that shit was a hard clip, bro. But I'm not going to here to just bring Trump down, bro. We already know this politics shit is a lot of foul play going on, bro. But the words that he chose weren't very wise at that time because, you know, America, bro, we've been having a lot of death, a lot of just school shootings. Man, a lot of people are dying in ways that they shouldn't be dying. You know what I'm saying? We dying not from old age, but we're dying of shit that can be controlled. We're dying off a lot of people, a lot of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people killing each other. You know what I'm saying? Thou shalt not kill. That's one thing that we have forgot. Thou shalt not kill. But now we killing each other. It's crazy out here. I think Trump, we need to really switch that rhetoric, bro. Because let's go ahead and dive into like it's a lot of shit going on. Like it's crazy in the world that we live in a world where our president, the U.S. president, can say things like this, and that's why America is getting like more and more chaos because our president is like that nigga rage baiting us in a sense. That's how I look at this shit. This nigga, our president, is rage baiting us. That's how I look at this. Like he rage baiting us to react. You know what I'm saying? They waiting for us to react to this ICE shit. They want us to react to all this shit that he says it in a manner like a crazy manner. His tone is crazy. He says it like, well, I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it. And niggas not gonna give a fuck. I think that shit is very, very crazy and very wild. RP to Rob Reiner, his wife, man. Nobody should die at death, bro. Nobody should die, bro. Nobody deserves death. You know. Condolences to the family, man. I hope the case can get figured out, bro. There's a lot of crazy shit going on, bro. A lot of crazy shit going on. Let's get into this mass shooting at a college at Brown University, bro. Like, it's just a lot going on in America, bro. A lot going on. Let's get into it.
Wounded 9. Police have reopened the search for a suspect after releasing the person they detained. The suspect was seen on video. Police say there's no immediate threat to Brown or the local community despite that release.
This is an active shooter incident.
First responders rushed to Brown University's engineering building Saturday afternoon after a shooter fired dozens of rounds inside a classroom, killing 2 students and injuring at least 9 others. The campus, filled with students studying for finals week, went into lockdown as officers escorted students to safety and swept buildings searching for the shooter. Police released this video late Saturday showing a person of interest on campus. Then Sunday morning, police said they followed an FBI tip to this hotel 20 miles away and detained someone they called a person of interest. More than 12 hours later, police revealed they are releasing that individual, saying their investigation took them in a different direction.
There was some degree of evidence that pointed to this individual. But that evidence needed to be corroborated and confirmed. And over the last 24 hours, leading into just very, very recently, that evidence now points in a different direction.
Police are still searching for the person in this video.
We followed on a lead, and we followed on this specific lead. It's not a mistake. It's just how investigations work.
And we just heard like 5 shots ring out, and we didn't really know what it was at first.
Freshman Alex Mihalovich was studying with friends when he heard gunfire.
We were close to an exit, so we just ran straight for that.
Mihalovich said it wasn't until he was outside that it became clear there was a shooting.
He said he saw someone lying on the floor, so at that point we just looked at each other and just ran.
Kamari Mann said his roommate was one of the students killed.
I'm grieving. The loss of him will be felt throughout this community.
And police have not revealed the names of the widow, but we do have an update on their condition. 7 remain in the hospital in stable condition. 1 is in critical condition, and a 9th person has been released. Meanwhile, the university has canceled all remaining finals.
It's some crazy stuff going on in the world, man. Prayers up to those 2 lost victims. We need gun reform. We need to have these guns and people that's not crazy, that's not mentally ill. We need to have a better way of distribution of guns and make sure that guns are not on the street. It has to be a harsher punishment for this shit. Niggas ain't even found this person yet. We haven't even found this person, bro. We haven't found this person yet. I was seeing in the comments, they was talking about that they found Luigi quick as hell. As soon as the CEO died, they're going to find that shit quick as hell. I seen today that it's been in 2024, there was over 89 to 300 school shootings in America. So we need to have stricter gun laws, something. I'm not saying that we need to take the guns out of people's homes, because that's not right. But I'm saying people that has mental health problems, that have past problems, these things, they have to be checked on. We have to check up on our people, bro. The person that did this is probably going through some mental health shit, going through some crazy stuff, and we need to check on those people, bro. We have to have a reform in America. But I think Trump, with that rhetoric that he using, that's not good. We just seen a death of Charlie Kirk this year in front of our eyes, shot in the neck, on camera, on X. These things are becoming normal. And the more that they become normal, and the more this shit will happen. You know what I'm saying? I think we're in a reality where this shit is becoming so normal that we are really thinking this shit is just another thing. Most people weren't even affected. They don't even feel shit, because we see something like that every other month. It's some crazy shit going on. And that's not good. We're losing the God within us, bro. We're losing the God within us. And I really believe that shit. We have to find ways to connect back with God, man. Cleanse this earth, purify the energy, nigga. We need some sage. We need sage all across the fucking for real. It's just a lot of shit going on, bro. And I hope they find the killer. That shit's crazy, bro. Niggas still ain't found the killer. We got a mass shooter, the nigga that just shot up Brown University. I think they said that's Ivy League. That shit's crazy, bro. We need to check on that shit. We need to find that man ASAP. We got the crazy nigga, just it's wild out here, bro. There's another mass shooting though that happened in Australia on Bondi Beach. Let's get into it. On Bondi Beach.
Police have confirmed the Bondi Beach gunmen were a father and son. It was around this area where the pair opened fire during a Hanukkah celebration on Sunday. Around 1,000 people gathered for a festive celebration that only lasted minutes before turning into a massacre. The father, 50-year-old Sajid Akram, was killed at the scene. His 24-year-old son, Naveed Akram, is in critical condition in hospital. Police say this was a targeted anti-Semitic attack. The shooters killed 15 people, with victims ranging from 10 to 87 years old. 40 more remain in hospital, including 2 police officers in serious condition. Today, Bondi is unusually quiet. Flowers line the promenade, and families are gathering at makeshift memorials. The Prime Minister called the attack an act of pure evil, as Australia confronts a level of violence it hasn't seen in decades.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. 15 people killed, 42 injured. It's crazy what's going on in the world, man. Violence is going on everywhere. Literally, like violence is all time high. Even in Australia, they just said most violence they have seen in a long time. I think we just need a prayer. We need to connect with God. We need a lot. Just praise up, man. It's real evil going on in this world. It's real influence. People are really getting influenced. And the division, I think the division, if this was about race or anti-Semitic, whatever they call this shit, it's about the division. We keep creating a division between, religions, between countries, between beliefs. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, God wouldn't do that shit. The people that your creator, your God wouldn't do that shit. Whatever God you praying to wouldn't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be on that, bro. Maybe he would. Maybe that's the fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? But we just have to pray up for this community, bro. The world very, very gone to in an insane way, in an insane route that we're taking within the world, bro. We need to hold each other accountable. We need to love each other and stop creating division. Stop creating this chaos. What's this shit called? Digital warfare. This digital warfare. Like people online not liking each other. You don't like your family members because they voted for a certain people. It's because we taking ideas of this online. Bro, I started this today. We take ideas of online. We get ideas from online. We get a relationship advice from online. We just take that shit so serious and we apply that shit instantly. You don't know these people that's giving you that advice. These people that's giving you that advice might be a negative person. So you have to be careful of the advice that you're taking on the internet. And be careful of getting into this game of just dividing each other, dividing your family and these things. Cause that's what they want. They want the family divided, my nigga. They want the family divided. Because you can't stick together. You can't. If everybody stick together, they can't control us. But if everybody divided, they can't. We will never come together. You feel me? But let's get to some lighter news, man. Let's get into that Taylor Swift, bro. Taylor Swift gifted $197 million in total to her tour crew. Let's get into this shit. Let's watch this video real quick.
Taylor Swift spent $197 million in one day, but what she used the money for was truly heartwarming. When her Eras tour ended, she wanted to show her appreciation to the estimated 1,000 people who helped bring it to life. First, she wrote each member a personalized, handwritten letter.
It took me a couple weeks. A wax seal. You wax sealed every one of these things?
Yeah. Then inside each letter was a share of $197 million in bonuses.
My full gratitude doesn't come from a bank, but here's just to say things. Love, Taylor.
Comment how much money you think each crew member got.
That's fire, bro. That's fire. That is fire. Shout out Taylor Swift, bro. Shout out to the artists that's taking care of their crew, that's taking care of their teams, man. That's big, bro. Because a lot of the times we see the artist that's on the stage, we don't see the things that going on behind the scenes. The team that's helping them create these things. And shout out to Taylor Swift just being able to be, still being. You're the biggest star. You don't have to be that. You could be, very, very standoffish, and then have to do this shit. So shout out to Taylor Swift for gifting her tour crew a lot of money, man. Shout out to Taylor Swift. Let's get into some sports news real quick, bro. Phillip Rivers came back, bro. How y'all feel about that shit? Nigga, 44 years old, come back to the league. Only thing I was thinking about is that why the fuck this the only option we have? We got Cam Newton. I know it's some younger quarterback. It's some quarterbacks. Dang, Shador Ash could be over there right now. There's a lot of shit going on, bro. It's a lot of quarterbacks in the league, bro. They could be playing, but at the end of the day, we got Phillip Rivers. So that's just a testament to how great Phillip Rivers is in the organization as a person and as just a player as well. So let's go ahead and get into this shit. This highlight.
Has some time, looking for Taylor, makes the adjustment. 3rd and 7, quick pass, back to the air. Throwing for the tight end Warren, it's incomplete. Rivers standing in there, fires, and it's incomplete. Rivers, and he'll just throw this one away. Rivers, and he's got a man on 3rd down. Out route to Pittman, and it is caught 3rd down. Buying time, now throwing towards the sideline, incomplete, and 4. Rivers to the outside looking for Warren. Rivers fires, and he's got a man. Rivers to Pittman at the 35. Abdullah out of the backfield with plenty of daylight. Rivers to the air, and he's got Warren. Rivers over the middle. Warren's got it for a first down. A warning, high snap. Rivers gets rid of it quickly. Taylor, Rivers, and he's got a man. Touchdown! That's Josh Downs, and that's Phillip Rivers. He's looking deep, now takes the check down to Taylor. Rivers looking for Downs. He's open, and he wasn't ready for it. Rivers to Downs. Now, Rivers to Abdullah. Rivers gets rid of it quickly. Rivers to Abdullah, cutting across the field. He's third down. Gets rid of it to Abdullah. Rivers being chased and gets rid of it. Rivers down the sideline, adjustment and catch. Rivers to Warren, and he's immediate. Rivers down the middle of the field, and it is intercepted. Deflected and picked off.
I ain't gonna lie, they might have lost that game, bro, but Phillip Rivers looked pretty good for a 44-year-old that's been retired for 5 years, man. He looked good out there, bro. Few people could do that comeback after 5 years retired, bro. 144 yards, I think, and 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I don't think he had a touchdown. I think he had just an interception. I'm not sure if he got a touchdown out there, but he played great, bro. He played that great, but he did good for a person that's 44. Nigga been on his ass for 5 years. Nigga been tired. So shout out to the Rivers, bro. A lot of people probably feel like coming out of retirement, nigga. We need Tom Brady back, bro. I ain't gonna. That should be hard, bro. Tom Brady come back out of retirement for that shit would have been hard, but they said he couldn't do that shit. He can only play for the Raiders since he owned with he owns them. He got like partial ownership in it. So yeah, that's crazy. But what other quarterbacks would be hard to like? What other quarterbacks would y'all like to see come back that retired way too soon, bro? What's some other quarterbacks? Let's think of some shit. Andrew Luck for sure. Andrew Luck always up there. Shoot, what's another quarterback retired too early? I don't know. I can't think of no other quarterbacks, bro. But what y'all think about this NFL season? Do y'all think that coach gonna make the playoffs, bro? Can the coach make the playoffs? They did 8-6 right now. They got San Fran next week. That's gonna be a good one. San Fran been heating it up a little bit, still looking solid. Seahawks my team, bro. I think we gotta play them again. But yeah, man, Patrick Mahomes actually just got hurt too. That shit was crazy. Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL. Praise up to Patrick Mahomes, and they got eliminated out the playoffs, man. That shit crazy, bro. They supposed to have a long season. I wonder if Kelsey's gonna retire. That's gonna be sad, man. Shout out to Travis Kelce, one of them ones, one of the greatest tight ends of all time. One of them ones for sure. Let me see. I'm trying to look at my notes, man. Let's go on to the LeBron and Dylan Brooks. Now let's get into this college, bro, real quick. Sharon Moore, bro. That's a crazy story right now of what's going on. Get to it.
Thank you.
New 911 audio reveals details about the chaotic moments leading to the arrest of Sharon Moore, the former head coach of the University of Michigan football team.
According to the victim here, he did put a knife to his throat and ran off.
Dispatchers sent police to an apartment complex where the victim detailed an encounter with Moore, who was allegedly carrying a knife.
Where there's a male at the location and the house attacking her. The state's been stalking her for months.
Tonight, Moore, a 39-year-old husband and father, will spend another night at the Washtenaw County Jail, 4 miles away from campus. Authorities tell CBS News no charge information will be released until Moore's arraignment Friday afternoon.
We're going to spend a lot of time figuring out what happened in that hour or two after Sharon Moore was fired, before he was detained by police.
Moore was fired Wednesday with cause, according to the school's athletic director. They said Moore, quote, engaged in an inappropriate relationship with a staff member.
Well, I was completely and totally shocked and bitterly disappointed. This shouldn't happen at the University of Michigan.
Broadcaster Jim Brandstatter was the voice of the Wolverines for 42 years.
I don't think he'll have much to do with football anymore because I think, he's nuclear. And I think most fans and most Michigan people know that our reputation has taken a huge hit.
In 2024, the Wolverines won the national championship, but with success came scandal. The team paid tens of millions in fines and faced suspensions for allegedly spying on other teams and stealing signs. As for this recent firing and arrest, we reached out to Moore and his family and have not heard back.
Okay, Jerika, thank you.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. My nigga got fired. My nigga went to jail. This is insane, bro. That's insane. Nigga went fired. I think they said like he went to go pull up on like one of the mistress. Nah, that's crazy, bro. That just lust is very, 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 very powerful. It can be a downfall. Very, 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 man. Just another example, bro, of how lust can take you down, bro. How lust can make you lose job, lose money, bro. We done seen that shit a lot in this in the football community, in the black community. Being as a black man, we gotta control our lust, bro. We gotta control our lust, and we gotta understand that what we do, what's in the dark always comes to light. What's in the dark always comes to light. So what's always hidden will always be revealed, no matter what. But it's just part of reality. So we have to be ready to deal with those consequences. If we're gonna mess up, we're gonna do the wrong things. We gotta be able to be ready to deal with those consequences, because they're gonna come. It's just inevitable. And when they do come, bro, you can't react like that man did and go try to, do that. But you have to react in a way of, okay, ownership, and not repeating the same mistake or not making things worse. Because in his situation, he's making things worse. Reputation is everything. He's already getting looked at bad for the firing. Then you go do this and go pull up on him. That's just doubling down on, the hurt, the pain you caused on your family. They say he has a wife and a kid at home. So good thing that the kid, not that old, probably won't be able to remember all this. But yeah, it's crazy what we see in the world, bro. Just crazy what we see in the world, man. Let's go ahead and get to some more lighter news, nigga. Let's get into happy birthday to my day, Kai Cenat, nigga. He dropped a video, though, talking about mental health. Lately, Kai been talking about mental health a lot lately. He's been going through some things, but let's go ahead and get into this video, him talking about that.
Hello, everybody. I'm currently on my laptop right now, and I appreciate everybody who's been sending me birthday wishes, as today is my birthday. So I felt like it was the perfect day to be transparent and honest with you guys. A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve. And the reason I've really been in my head is because I just wanted to do more. I've gained to realize that I'm a true creator and I'm very passionate about creating. And I have other goals and things that I just want to achieve and do more of. And I would love to show you guys what I've been working on for the past few months through my more personal page, which is KC3 Hidden. I am going to go private soon on that page. So whoever gets in, but I just want to let you guys know that sometimes it is important to take care of your mental health. And honestly, it's been getting better. It has. But out of frustration and fear, I just been in my head for some reason. I never had this feeling before, but I want it to be known that I truly want to create. And I don't know if I'm getting mature or I'm just looking things at a broad point of view, but I am so passionate about creating in general. And I'm excited to show you guys what's going on. Thank you.
Bro, shout out Kai, man. One of the greatest of this generation already, nigga. He started the Twitch movement, but lately has been struggling with mental health on the new endeavors that he's trying to get into. Recently said he want to start a clothing brand. A lot of haters came online, bro. A lot of people hating on him, bro. You can't even imagine to be the biggest. I couldn't even imagine being one of the best at what I do. And everybody hating on me because I'm the best at what I do. Being the best at what you do, it literally creates people just wanting to hate on you, wanting to down you, bro. The Diddy jokes, all these things going on, the Diddy jokes, man. That school, the Africa, bro. I couldn't imagine, bro. Niggas saying that he begging for it, on Twitch, all this shit, bro. I couldn't imagine. we like to tear people down, bro. Then when people say mental health, we be like, bro, you're not going through shit. But we constantly tearing them down in the comments. You constantly tearing them down, just online, making media posts. We all in their business. He can't even move how he used to move. So you couldn't even imagine how it is. He's just getting, I'm saying he's just getting used to fame, but it's in the whole, he's reaching even another level of fame. So shout out to Kai Cenat, just keeping it real, bro. He did some of the biggest things. Streaming University was one of the biggest things ever. I remember the whole world. It felt like the whole world was watching Streaming University. It felt like everybody in the world was watching Streaming University for that week or that weekend. I forgot how long that shit was. Nigga, I remember I was waking up every day watching that shit, nigga. Y'all, if you follow me on Twitch at Devin, but y'all remember I was on there at TikTok. I was watching that. That was the main thing we was watching, bro. But yeah, we have to show up as our authentic selves, bro. And I think that's one thing that's Kai's trying to do. He's trying to show up as his authentic self, trying to start new things, trying to branch out, grow this brand, bro. He already got one of the craziest brands. Had one to get this last Mafia down. It's crazy. LeBron James, bro. Like, he's done a lot. And when you do a lot and you want to do great things, bro, sometimes you gotta take a step back. Some great things don't happen in very fast, and that's one thing we can learn, bro. Shout out to Kai. I think it's very important that he's talking about mental health. I think that's very important, bro. And shout out to Kai, and I hope you just take care of yourself and get that mind right, get the brand, and just keep doing what you do, keep being great, man. Let's get into this last topic though, nigga. The game talked about YoungBoy, Lil Wayne GOAT debate, nigga. Let's get to it. That was a good one.
Fans saying NBA YoungBoy is bigger now than Lil Wayne was in his prime.
No, that's not true. Wayne is one of those guys, man, that I know NBA YoungBoy in his heart of hearts, staring in the mirror, knows that he aspires to be that great. Now, I'm not saying that he's not on the road to greatness, because NBA YoungBoy, this is the resurgence, in his in his career. He had a little legal trouble, had to sit down for a minute,
go to Club Med.
Club Med. Everybody don't know what Club Med is. I don't know why I wanted to go so bad, but then my grandma told me, boy, that's for old people. But yeah, man, I think that NBA YoungBoy, if he keeps going, man, with his generation, right? Because the people have to put you in these, on these pedestals. So I think that if he keep going at the rate that he's going now, man, and selling out these arenas and making these kids go crazy, man, that who knows, man. But Wayne is the GOAT, man.
Where would you put Wayne? Because like when people's like, okay, give me your Mount Rushmore, they have Nas, they have Jay-Z, you have this rapper. Where do you put Wayne?
I think I've got to the point in my life where I don't like putting artists in order. I just know Wayne with Jay and Pac and Big and M are all Andre 3000 and the other guys, Biggie, are all in the top 10. Scrabbled up there, man, in no certain order. I just think that I know for sure that Wayne's up there.
That's Cole Shannon to get $50 in lineups.
Nah, who y'all got, bro? YoungBoy or Lil Wayne? Debate. Y'all already know I got YoungBoy. That's my generation, bro. I didn't grow up on Wayne, bro. Wayne a legend, bro. Wayne's a legend, but YoungBoy the GOAT, nigga. YoungBoy ass, bro. I went to a YoungBoy concert, bro. I don't think y'all can experience the experience I had at a YoungBoy concert, nigga. Seeing every person in that arena singing every song word by word, bar by bar, made me realize that YoungBoy the GOAT. So I got Lil Wayne. I got YoungBoy on this, bro. I don't know if Lil Wayne can fuck with YoungBoy, bro. Not in their generation, bro. Their generation is gonna say YoungBoy. Last generation probably 2000, baby, gonna say, Lil Wayne. Them 1990 babies, you know what I'm saying? They gonna say Lil Wayne, bro, cause that's just they era. But I ain't gonna lie, that nigga YoungBoy ass, he on the trajectory to really be the GOAT, the greatest of all time, real life. This nigga consistently dropping one of them ones. Nigga then went to jail, came back multiple times, went through a lot of crazy shit. Just finished one of the largest tours of all time, consistently still dropping great music. Been in the game for like damn near, nigga finna go on 10 years now. I think it finna go 10 years. Been in the game since like 16. Finna been in the game 10 years. That nigga YoungBoy might be one of them ones, bro. That nigga YoungBoy might be one of them ones. But let me know who y'all got below in the comment, bro. This is another episode of the Soul for Prosperity podcast, man, where we align well for well-being. Make sure you taking care of yourself, eating the right things, and just chasing your dreams, man. See y'all next video. Love y'all guys, man. See y'all next pod, man. Love y'all guys. 444. Hold on, I want to tell y'all one more thing though, bro. Album dropping on 1/1/1 for on New Year's Day, first of the month. Let's get to it. Album dropping, nigga. Let's get to it, bro. I love y'all guys.